Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? Welcome to Helio, helio.today. I want to take a moment and share with you a few things about Helio and our breakfast product, Dawn. But before we get into it, I've got some notes prepared to you to talk about some big picture stuff. Food. Back to the basics. So there's two types of fuel that our human body runs on. There's blood sugar, glucose, and there's ketones. Two separate things. Blood sugar is what everybody runs on all the time. There's nothing wrong with it in theory, except if you look around, you'll see that by the numbers, we just aren't well. We're not thriving. It's pretty obvious that our fuel is failing us. And I think now more than ever, people are waking up to a new idea, a better idea. So that new idea is fat as fuel, ketosis. All this storage that we're wasting, what if we were using it as fuel? People such as Tim Ferriss, Dave Asprey, Tim Tebow, and so many other smart, accomplished, and vibrant people are waking up to the idea that fat can be fuel. So in an effort to upgrade our own fuel, and to create something that could help you upgrade your fuel in a convenient, tasty, easy way, we created Dawn, the ultimate fat-burning, life-filled breakfast smoothie. So it's an alternative, man. It's an alternative to the mindless, empty breakfast options that are so readily available and so readily marketed to us. Dawn's over 50 ingredients, and it's best used as a smoothie base. You can put it in a shaker bottle, but we like it in a smoothie base. It's just gonna work better. So why breakfast? Breakfast is the most commonly neglected meal, and yet it's the most important meal. We've heard this since we were kids, but what have we done about it? Nothing, really. So we wanted to find a solution. We made Dawn. It's the most important time of the day for nourishment. That's why breakfast. Whether you're actually eating Dawn at dawn o'clock, if you're doing it later on in the day, if you practice intermittent fasting or starting your day with fat bombs or whatever, Dawn is there to help you replenish and recharge the physical portion of your life, your body. So what's in it? Perhaps the most unique ingredient is beta-hydroxybutyrate, the sciencey name for a ketone. A ketone is a molecule, an energy molecule, like I mentioned in the beginning. It's one of two molecules that your body can survive on. Now, by supplementing ketones, by inducing ketones into the body, Dawn will help you jumpstart the process of creating your own ketones, which happens in the liver. Now, supplementing ketones is great and it's awesome and it feels good and it kind of bridges that gap to creating your own ketones, but we don't want to neglect the fact that you can run fully sustained on the fat reserves that you already have. So creating your own ketones typically would be done in a high-fat diet. So that's why we made the macro profile in Dawn a high-fat product. So there's 25 grams of completely plant-based and algae-based, sustainable, usable, clean fats that you can burn directly as fuel that kind of work great with the beta-hydroxybutyrate, the ketone. So beyond the BHB and beyond the ketones and beyond the fat, there's protein. You need protein. 25 grams of plant protein, plant and algae protein readily available, and with the protein, 3 grams of BCAAs, branched chain amino acids. BCAAs preserve muscles during the fuel creation process inside the body called glycolysis. I won't go into it, but it could easily be overlooked by a consumer or by a product company, so we wanted to make sure that we put the BCAAs in there for you so you can hang on to the stuff that you want to hang on to, muscle. So beyond the fat, beyond the protein, beyond the BCAAs, there's a full nootropic stack or nootropic stack inside of Dawn. Nootropics feed and fuel the brain. San Francisco calls them smart drugs, and for good reason. 6 of the 7 nootropic ingredients come from plants, and the 7th being alpha GPC. And we chose these 7 ingredients on purpose because none of them over time have been proven to have no contraindications. They're only upside ingredients. They only make the brain better, which is why we chose them. So beyond the nootropics, beyond the fat, beyond the protein, beyond the BHB, beyond the ketones, there's 10 servings of vegetables inside each serving of Dawn. So typically we're recommended, or whatever the food pyramid recommends, that we do 4 to 9 servings of vegetables each day. That's why we put 10 servings of vegetables inside Dawn, so you can just get rid of your vegetables, supplement your vegetables in the morning, because it is hard to prioritize greens in today's life. But we've got the greens in there for you. Beyond that, there's 429 calories, and outside of that, there's only 7 carbohydrates, only 3 grams of sugar, so it really fits into a ketogenic lifestyle, a low-carb lifestyle, really whatever diet you're looking for. 429 calories plus the nut milk and the almond butter and the avocado or other things that you would blend with it. And for more details on the best way to make Dawn, check out this recipe, and thanks for watching.